All right. I am your host, Shane, with Bitcoin Crypto News Online. I am excited about today's episode. We have all kinds of news to share with you, so let's get right into it. Our headline story is going to be Bitcoin to hit $1 million. This is about 24 months from now by 2027, according to sources. But let's look at how the market's doing right now. We're at $3.8 trillion. There was a little bit of profit taking between the time that I talked to you yesterday and today, as we expected, but the price is holding pretty good. I don't think we've gotten much lower than where we're at right now at $104,000. We might go back and look at the charts if we have time, but we are mixed. We are mixed for the last week, and we do see some upticks in the hourly, so a lot of them are going up. I just checked it a few minutes ago, and just from then even, we are seeing more up. So let's look at those top coins. We've got Ethereum creeping back up to 4K in number 2, then XRP, BNB, Solana. We've got Dogecoin at number 7, and Cardano at number 10, followed by Tron, Avalanche Chainlink, Shiba Inu, Toncoin, Sui at 18, Stellar and Polkadot, Litecoin's at 27, and some of the other coins that are up there in the 20s are Hydra, Wealth, Bitcoin Cash, Uniswap, Pepe, and Leo token. So no super big gainers for right now, just little gains, fractional gains, but looking like potential recovery happening. So let's continue on. Our timechain-calendar.com tells us that we can get 957 Satoshis for $1. The fear and greed is still pretty high at 81%, so we could see some continued price harvesting from those who've invested. Let's look at our price prediction. We've got from coincodex.com some interesting changes to note here. If you've been following me and our price prediction from CoinCodex chart based on the 50-day moving average, 200-day moving average, 14-day relative strength index, you're going to see a difference, and we'll talk about that. The 5-day prediction, Bitcoin is looking positive, bullish at almost $13,000 possibility to be reached. 1 month prediction is 119,000, and our 3 month, which has been down lower than our 1 month prediction, is now actually up quite a bit higher than what we have seen at 143, almost $144,000. So looking very bullish with the charts in mind. So keep that in mind. I think some exciting times are ahead. If you haven't looked at this chart at coincodex.com, you can see that it goes all the way out and predicts prices months and months in advance, and this is all based on the charts from the past. It looks like we see a continual uptick with a little bit of down, and then let's see, this is moving forward here, 135 going up until August, and then dipping back down a little bit, and then dropping after that. So looking like a really good summer according to the chart predictions. If you want to look out real far, that's always subject to change. Not investing advice. We're just looking at the charts. We're just talking shop. Altcoin season looking pretty good at about 61%. We are cooling off a little bit. People have been taking profit. Still a lot of profit there. You see Bitcoin creeping up the ladder of top performing 50 coins in the last 90 days. So that is interesting. As altcoin season kicks in, this Bitcoin ticker will be down here lower in this area when the altcoins are screaming. If you've been following me, you know that. Some of our headline news from CoinMarketCap. Coinbase is getting some criticism for linking with this wrapped Bitcoin and delisting it as if they're out to get Justin Sun, as if they are politically punishing Justin Sun. Athena Labs proposes a collaboration with the Trump-backed coin World Liberty Financial, WLFI. So it looks like could be some good things coming for them. How Eric Guga discovered new hobbies and interests through Facebook. I think this article talks about meme coins and just cryptocurrency in general. And Pep2 project launches utility-driven solutions for meme coins. So that's interesting. Michael Saylor gets a little hit piece here. And let's go on to some more news before we get into our headline story about Ethereum hitting, Bitcoin hitting 100,000 or a million. I better get it straight. And also why there's going to be a lot more altcoins and ETFs. It's going to push them up very, very high. Bitcoin Ethereum combo fund to lead a wave of crypto ETFs in 2025. We're actually going to take a look at that article if it pops up. But yeah, some of the other things, Bitcoin may hit 200K by mid 2025. So we just don't know. This is according to Bitfinex. So that is something worth looking at as well. Ohio lawmaker introduces a Bitcoin bill allowing the state to buy Bitcoin. So this is happening in state after state right now. Others are on the list. It will be all of them in no time. Bitcoin ETF flips gold funds. That's a big deal. The ETFs for Bitcoin have accumulated to a level of gold for the first time. That's insane. It broke $129 billion in net assets, and it did it in a year, not even a year. So pretty amazing. So let's get into some of our other top articles here. Bitcoin in a dip buying mood. This is telling us that the price, even though it's dropped from the 108,000, some exchanges actually showed $109,000 per Bitcoin. This is something temporary. According to Cointelegraph, William Suberg tells us that the Fed rate's next key interest rate cut could help push us up as an M1 money supply. But we see here this little hump in the rally in the market where we rallied, and now we are making this correction. And it looks like we will be seeing some more upticks before the holidays. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed Bitcoin price retest characteristics of the landscape around the day's Wall Street opening. Another speech by Fed Chair Jerome Powell was saying that showing that it is looking like we're going to get a 25% interest rate cut. And this is also data provided by the FedWatch tool, which has been pretty reliable lately. And 2025, we see that they may not be doing so many interest rate cuts. So that is expected today, and that could push Bitcoin up. So we will have to see if that materializes. I think it will materialize this week, or at least by the weekend. And here you go. Bitcoin price cools as pre-FOMC sellers dominate. So yeah, a lot of pressure. People wanted to sell it. Crypto eating TradeFi's lunch as 5.75 billion Coinbase revenues beats NASDAQ. The market is very much in a dip buying mood, so people are ready to come back in and buy on this little dip. We are seeing a decrease in long interest as risk is being cut pre-FOMC. That's the meeting where they cut the interest rate. The key here, though, is spot flow, which has been dominated by pre-FOMC sellers, and it won't take much to flip momentum back into the bulls' favor, according to this data that we're looking at here from this chart from Binance. There is a lot of pressure for us to go back up. There is resistance that we bounced off of right there. You can see this chart here, Galaxy Trading. This is what they posted, that the CME Bitcoin Futures 1 hour chart with the gap highlighted shows an opportunity for us to bounce right back up again. So we'll have to see if that materializes. I think it can, like I said, by this week or by the weekend for sure. Here is some good news about our altcoins. Bitcoin Ethereum combo to lead the wave of crypto ETFs in 2025. This article is from Cointelegraph. Tom Mitchell-Hill tells us that this is going to happen. There will be some demand for them if they are serious products. It will help the market, but these waves of ETFs in the United States is going to boom. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas said, "We expect a wave of cryptocurrency ETFs next year, not all at once." Balchunas posted on X December 17 showing the analysis from fellow ETF analyst James Stafart. So these are guys that are big in the industry. You probably recognize their names, but they expect that HBAR, Litecoin, and things like this, and Solana and XRP will be added. Even though the commission has rejected multiple Solana and ETFs on December 7th, adding Solana and XRP ETFs would have to wait until President-elect Donald Trump's SCE chairman pick takes control before they will be seriously considered. So this is something that is being expected. And yeah, you're going to see these prices go up. So if it doesn't happen, they're going to tank. Or they're going to go down. They're going to take a big dip. They won't tank, but they'll take a big dip. Not investing advice, but that's what happens when people have high expectations and it doesn't happen. So this will be very interesting. I'm not going to go through this whole article with you because I have more news to share with you. Let's see what happened here. Oh, I think. Here we go. Bitcoin to hit 1 million by 2027. That's only, 24 months away, really, when you think about it, because we've got 25, 26. I guess it's a little bit more than that. It's actually 3 years. But no, if it hits at the end of 26, that would be 24 months. So you go all of 25, all of 26, and if it happens at the beginning of 27, that would be 24 months approximately. So we're going to look at that. We're going to look at the analysis and things like that. Exciting developments are shaping the future of Bitcoin, according to our friends at Crypto Slate. I love their emails that they send out. You can get them too if you subscribe to them. $1 million Bitcoin could soar to. The price is fixed in because of the fixed supply. And Satoshi Action Fund has revealed a draft for a potential executive order to establish a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve utilizing seized Bitcoin as a foundation. In other news, BlackRock's IBIT has emerged as the decade's top ETF inflows, surpassing its competitors with over $36 billion in net inflows. Additionally, Charles Hoskinson is advocating for the Cardano Foundation to be relocated from Switzerland to more community-driven government models, such as jurisdictions as Abu Dhabi and Wyoming. So that would be great. Wyoming, right down the street from me, so to speak. So a lot going on. Global crypto market here, very high. 24 volume has been pretty high. The price of Bitcoin they had at the time of this was 103. It's above that now. Bitcoin dominance 56.6%, and Ethereum dominance has gone down to 12.8%. So a lot going on, and let's take a look at our last article in a little bit more depth. I think we already read this, so I think that is about it right there. I think that's it. If you would like me to go over a new coin and go over it with you, let me know, and we will go into that. I have been looking at new initial coins that are out there, and I could review them for you and tell you about them. Doesn't mean I'll pick good ones. I might pick ones that are kind of crummy and that you don't even want to look at. But anyway, Bitcoin to hit 1 million by 2027 here, according to cryptoslate.com, using new adoption pricing model. Liam Akaba Wright tells us here that The new supply and demand equilibrium model suggests Bitcoin may surpass 1 million by January 2027. Wow, 24 months away. It's not that long. If you're in your 30s or 40s, you know how quick 2 years can go by. Recent paper by Dr. Murray A. Rudd and Dennis Porter of Satoshi Action Education integrates Bitcoin's fixed inelastic supply schedule and dynamic demand factors, including institutional adoption and long-term holding behavior, to forecast price trajectories post-halving. Oh, sorry, I don't need that. I already subscribed to it. The model's framework applies fundamental economic theory to Bitcoin's limited supply and evaluates how it's going to have so much demand on it. We've talked about it every day. It's very exciting. You can hear it in my voice. I know we are going to the moon, but we will have ups and downs on the way there. Not investing advice. I know I always say that, but kind of have to because, don't want to get in trouble with the censorship. Large-scale removal of Bitcoin from active trading, along with accelerated demand, produces scenarios where price could push beyond $1 million by early 2027. Wow. Looking forward to Bitcoin price model. Wow. Under more aggressive assumptions and about reserves and adoption, a price of $2 million by 2028 and advance into multi-million-dollar territory by early 2030s, sustained by this demand growth, will continue to outpace the increasingly scarce supply. And scarce supply it is. We could go on and on about this, guys, but you know what? If you're buying Bitcoin, be prepared to hold it for a while. If you are going to sell it in this market and you're hoping, oh, Bitcoin, I hope it hits $250,000. It might. I don't know. I think it might hit 180,000 or more. It might. There's no guarantees. But if you do that, be sure and put a stop loss in. So if you buy it today at 104,000. By the way, I want you to like and subscribe, please. Help support our channel. It helps me know that it's worth it to put this time and effort in. I've got a lot of great things coming up when I find time for extra stuff besides the news. I've got a new miner to share with you. I've got an update on the Weather XM. I've got a whole show on Bitcoin making gold turn into trash, and more. So I've got a lot of stuff. I just got to get the time to get it out to you. But you can see this $103,000 Bitcoin here. We look at the day. This is where we were this morning, right here. It was looking like we could go up, but we're taking another little dip here. So we'll see how that goes. This is up for the 1 month, looking good. The 3 month, looking fairly good. This is kind of a downward squeeze. The 1 year, definitely looking up. And then, of course, our famous cup and handle right here is the cup. There is the handle. So we are still moving up. I do believe we are going that this right here is just one of these little bumps down here. And we are going up even higher. Actually, I believe this bump that we did when we hit that $90,000 mark, I believe that is this bump, and that we will continue up and probably just about get another 40% to 50% higher. So pretty cool. I'm very excited for the market. But again, please like and subscribe. That's about all I got for you right now. I'm going to let you go. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.